if you're comfortable, what's your name?
My name is Lilah.
Lilah, you are out here with a table and you're making string for signs, you said.
Yes.
And your sign says?
Abolish ICE and fascist rule.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing out here. You're basically supporting the protesters and giving supplies and trying to help the movement, it sounds like.
Yeah, originally we were out here to just teach crochet. It's gotten kind of dark though. So we kind of transitioned, I think, into just teaching people how to make sign holders. It's really simple.
Yeah.
The goal being, much like the costumes, it's hard to say that someone's being violent when they're doing grandma hobbies, grandma activities. We had some knitters out here earlier. We hope to be coming back and continuing, just trying to really emphasize the honest and true optics that Portland is just a weird place full of weird people who aren't violent. And we really do not need the constant supervision of those 3 people up there. We do not need ICE patrolling our streets, looking for people to steal. We do not need more federal troops to try and find crime in a city just like any other city. The people here are living peacefully, and that's all we want to show and try to emphasize to the government that sending federal troops is not necessary. Sending ICE isn't necessary. We should abolish both.
So how long have you been coming out?
I have been coming out for a couple of weeks on and off, but this is my first night coming out with crochet.
Cool. That's definitely different. I was talking to the police across the street and asked if they'd seen any assaults tonight, and they said no, but they said there was one last night. Were you here last night? Do you know anything about that?
I was not here last night.
Got it.
Yeah.
Have you seen any violence since you've been out here, or mostly peace?
Not today, actually. It's been very peaceful today. They've come out a couple of times, but they didn't come out very far. I know there have been arrests recently, and we've definitely seen arrests recently.
Yeah, there was pretty big this weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the other side will say, your side doesn't even know what fascism is. Can you define it, or at least tell us what parts of it you see in ICE and Trump?
The parts of fascism that I see in ICE and Trump are, for example, eliminating due process. In the invasion of the apartment building in Chicago, people were just taken. There was no notification. There were no warrants. They were just grabbed. There was no due process. Many people have reported being taken, and even though they had their identification, they weren't even allowed